Hello, this is Chris, and I am here today to review the EasySMX RedStorm G18 7.1 Virtual Surround Sound headset. Full disclosure, first of all, I am a fan of EasySMX's products. I have purchased on my own no less than 3 peripherals from them, including a gamepad and 2 different headsets, which I thoroughly enjoy. The second caveat is that EasySMX did give me a code to get this headset for free. They did this because their developers and engineers wanted my feedback on this particular product, not because they wanted me to do a review. I offered to do a review on my own because I do enjoy their products and thought it would be fun to do a review video. That being said, let's go ahead and dive in. First of all, the RedStorm G18 headset comes in a very plain looking box. It's a basic black box with some gold lettering, nothing special, and there's minimal packaging. You don't see the amount of cushioning around the headset that you might see in a more expensive model, and that's about what would be expected for the $29.99 or under $30 price point. The package does come with the headset, a flyer for the EasySMX mailing list to get $10 off on a future purchase, and the instruction brochure. Now, the instruction manual, the wording in it is okay, but you can tell that it's translated from another language. The one thing I'll fault the instruction manual on is that it doesn't talk about the software download necessary for EQ and virtual surround sound profiles for PC users. If you are a PS4 user, the headset's basically plug and play. But if you're a PC user, if you really want to get full functionality of the headset, you need to go to the EasySMX website in order to download the special software that allows you to take full advantage of the headset. The instructions don't talk about that, but I will be showing it in the review. My general impressions on the headset is that it is well built overall. The headband adjuster is aluminum and metal, which means that it is fairly sturdy. The construction overall feels pretty sturdy as well. It doesn't feel like it's going to break apart easily in your hands or anything like that. One of the beefs I have, though, is why it is that they're not going with the EasySMX logo. Why is it instead that they're going with this RedStorm branding? Now, this could very well be a product line that they're working on fleshing out, so I want to give them credit on this, but I do like the EasySMX logo, and I think that would have been a better accent piece. That being said, that's personal preference. The RedStorm logo on the headset, by the way, does switch automatically between RGB, red, green, blue colors, and you can turn that on and off using the inline controls. There is a generous amount of padding on the headband, which I really appreciate, because for longer gaming sessions and even just using the headphones for listening, it's really nice to have that extra padding, and it really makes for a solid fit on the head. So I really do like those. The ear pads are also generously padded, but the memory foam in them is more dense than other models that I've used, including the VIP EasySMX headset that I have right now. This means that they are comfortable enough, but they might also feel restrictive for some people. The inline controls do seem durable. The knob is a bit awkward for the volume control. I prefer a slider design myself, but it's a good control overall. The mic mute button does not turn off the LED on the mic, but the wearer really can't see the mic light anyway, so it's not a big deal. That being said, you can turn all the lights on the headset either off or on with a single button on the side of that inline control. The headset does have a braided cord, which provides a nice extra layer of protection, but what I found is that the braiding is a bit rougher than the EasySMX VIP series headset that I already have. I'm not sure if this makes a difference in the protection on the cord, but it does feel kind of rough in your hands. The EasySMX G18 software is easy enough to find on their website, but once again is not mentioned in the manual. You can access this by going to easysmx.com, contact and support, download driver, game headset, and then G18 7.1. There is a picture of the headset alongside the entry for G18 7.1, but it might be good also to call it RedStorm as the product branding does, and I don't think that they have another product with this name, so it might just be best to list RedStorm there on the website as well. Once downloaded, the software is easy enough to install. You must change the install language to your native language from Chinese, which is fine. Once you've installed the software and rebooted your computer, it's not all that complicated and it's easy to navigate. Certain selections do remain highlighted though when you aren't in that section anymore, which could be confusing to some people. Once you've installed the software, go ahead and connect the headset, which is what I did. Now let's dive into the meat and potatoes. What was the sound quality like? Well, I tested this headset with 3 different 7.1 sound simulations that I found on YouTube and in other places. The sound of the headset is great overall. The bass is very solid, with some limited shaking and bottom out, which again you would expect in a lower end headset. This headset is definitely great for games and movies, and the 7.1 virtual surround really shines in this product. It is not true surround sound. It is a virtualized surround sound, but it still sounds very, very good. The microphone quality, on the other hand, is a little bit disappointing for me. I like my headsets and just like my streaming setup, I like to sound good. And the omnidirectional mic does mean that it picks up a little bit of nearby noise, which you can hear in my recording when I go to click my mouse to stop the recording. That being said, stuff further away, like your TV if you're playing a game on the PS4, would be okay. And besides the fact, if you're listening to audio through the headset itself, it's not going to leak into the recording. That being said, here is a sample of the audio from the microphone on the G18 headset.
This is a recording from the EasySMX RedStorm G18 headset.
Now, what you heard may or may not only happen with PC users under certain circumstances. As I mentioned earlier in the review, I did install the software as I should have, rebooted the computer, and then opened Audacity and clicked record after selecting the headset as my audio input. I didn't change any settings, and despite trying to mess around with the gain and a few other things, I could not get a clean recording beyond that. So, PC users, be warned, this may or may not happen to you. It may very well be something with my specific setup, but I followed the instructions and installed everything the way that I should, and that was the quality of audio that I got out of the headset, which was a bit disappointing. I don't think that PS4 users will end up having that problem, and I did double check the 7.1 surround sound software to ensure that I hadn't messed with any settings there. I even uninstalled the software and tried using the driver by itself, and that didn't work either. That being said, it's not really a problem for everyday gaming use, but if you are a streamer or plan on using the headset for recording, you may want to pick a different model. So what's the bottom line here? Overall, this is a great headset for under $30. You definitely get your money's worth on the sound and the build quality, minus the denser ear padding, which could possibly be uncomfortable for some users. The microphone tends to favor the bass range and almost sounds a little bit pitch shifted, but other than that is okay for general use in gaming. But I would not recommend it for recording purposes or streaming. And PC users should also download the software from the EasySMX website, not mentioned in the instruction book. Overall, I give the EasySMX RedStorm G18 7.1 Virtual Surround Sound headset a 4 out of 5. The sound quality and build quality are well above those normally found in the $30 headset range, but the microphone is a little bit lacking in terms of performance and range. If you enjoyed my review, please hit the subscribe button on my YouTube channel in order to see my gaming videos when I release them, or head over to twitch.com/Chris-83 to be able to find out when I'm live there. Thank you very much.